Hey everybody, I hope you had a great day. It is time for our evening reflection or our positive thought or meditation. And tonight's thought is all about the thought, I am on the right path. And I think this pertains to a lot of us because I think we find ourselves often wondering, am I on the right path? Am I doing my life's purpose? Am I making a difference? Am I headed in the right direction? Am I going anywhere in life? Sometimes we feel stagnant or sometimes we feel lost, and we start to question if whether or not we're on the right path or doing the right thing or putting our energy in the right place. So that's what I wanted to focus on tonight. Is casting out that doubt and casting out that fear that we might be not putting our attention or energies where they need to be, or if maybe we aren't putting our energy where we should be, then maybe just taking the time to kind of identify where our energy might be better suited. So that's what we're going to focus on tonight. I am on the right path. So go ahead and either take your comfortable seated position, or if you prefer to do our meditations laying down, that's perfectly fine as well. And we'll go ahead and start by first just focusing on the breath. So closing our eyes and relaxing our body and calming the mind. Let's just draw our attention and our awareness to the breath for a moment. See if the breath is catching in the nose or the throat. See if we can feel the breath in the chest. And then see if we can invite that breath deeper, filling the belly and filling the diaphragm. And then slowly let that breath completely leave the body, completing a full cycle of breath, and then starting a new one. And just gently keeping track of the slow, steady cycle of breath by saying to ourselves, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and again, inhale, exhale. Continue to focus on that deep, even pace of breath. And then see if you can begin to relax the body. Notice the muscles in the face growing heavy and relaxed, releasing the forehead, the jawline, maybe even relaxing the tongue away from the roof of the mouth, feeling the eyes grow heavy. Let the shoulders slide down the back. Release the muscles in the neck and upper back and shoulders. Soften through the spine. Relax through the hips. And feel a complete sensation of heaviness just wash over the body. And turn our awareness to the mind. Set aside any thoughts, any cares, any concerns. Allow yourself to just be present in this moment alone. And let's take our hands to our heart and take in one more deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. And opening our eyes, we'll relax our hands back down. And we'll begin with our positive thought. And you can either keep your eyes closed or just gently cast the gaze downward, whatever works for you. And we'll begin again with the thought, I am on the right path. And we'll say that together. I am on the right path. And we'll begin to explore this thought a little deeper. Sometimes it feels like I am blindly stumbling through life with little to no direction. Sometimes I wonder if I have a plan, or if I even have a say in how my life turns out. The questions in my mind are endless. Am I doing the right thing? Should I be doing something different? Am I of any value? making a difference? These questions are my way of self-evaluating. I am an intuitive being. I am in touch with my emotions. I am in touch with my desires. Generally speaking, I know what I want in life, and I work towards traveling in the direction of the things I desire. It is natural to question the trajectory of my life every now and then. But I am aware that if I feel like things are harder than they should be, if I feel like something is wrong, if I feel like I don't fit in, if I feel like I am pretending or putting up a front, or if I feel a lack of passion and fulfillment, then these are signs that I have veered off course. The good news is, I also know that I have an internal compass that guides me back towards the path I am meant to live. And when I close my eyes, focus on my breath, and turn off the noise, I know I can always be led back to it. When I fight against my internal compass and push for things that are not meant for me, that's when I end up lost in the woods. Detours are common and sometimes necessary. Wrong paths are taken, dead ends are reached, but the good news is I can always turn back around and try again. Sometimes getting lost is as legitimate as being found again. I am careful not to compare my path to that of another, for each is unique and should be appreciated for its own terrain and the wonders that can be discovered while traveling it. I know that the right path is not always a path of ease. Sometimes I have to clear a few branches or forge a new trail. But as long as there is excitement in the journey, I know I am headed in the right direction. The right path never leads to despair or heartache, although from time to time, it may have to pass through it. Even while traveling the most lovely of paths, I may find myself scratched by a thorn or two. When I feel as though things are effortless, smooth, enjoyable, hopeful, and enlightening, I know I'm traveling the path I am intended to. I feel a calling, a pull, a connection to the events that are occurring. And I feel satisfied with the choices I am making. Sometimes these connections and callings shift and change, and that is when I know my path is diverging, guiding me to or through something that is necessary for me to experience as part of my journey. I am aware that there are some parts of my journey that I have little control over. These are parts of my destiny that I am meant to experience. However, I also know that there are endless parts of my journey that are designed through the choices I make. I am an active traveler, not a passive wanderer. I take pride in the part I play in planning out the life that lays ahead of me. But I know that all good plans must come with contingencies. Every now and then I need to take a step back. I need to reassess my life from an aerial perspective. I need to get the lay of the land again and see if the path I am traveling is actually headed towards the things I desire most in life. I am confident that anytime I find myself asking these self-evaluating questions, I will give myself time to thoughtfully ponder the answers. And as I do, I will know for certain that I am on the right path. Let let us again begin to focus on the deep rhythm of the breath, filling the chest, filling the belly, filling the diaphragm. And calmly, quietly, and without judgment, ask yourself, how am I feeling about the path I am on right now? And let yourself think about the answer. And the answer doesn't have to come right away. Know that if you are off of your path, you can always find your way back. And let us take 2 more deep breaths together. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And opening our eyes, we'll end once more by saying together, I am on the right path. Wishing you all a beautiful evening, and I love you all dearly.